There's a family walking by.
Do you guys want to hear this erotica?
Welcome back to this amazing video that could end up being a shit show. It's your boy Sparky, and it's Stories with Sparky. How y'all doing? We're in the creepy old parking garage, so gives it a really nice atmosphere. Today's story, we're reading 5-minute erotica. Don't ask me why, we just are. When I saw Liam arrive, my heart took off at a gallop. He looks so sexy in those jeans. Yum. I made up my mind a week ago, and I've been on pins and needles ever since. I laughed to myself at how long I spent finding just the right outfit 2 nights ago. I confessed my scheme to the sales girl, and she was thrilled to be my partner in a crime. We giggled like silly schoolgirls the whole time, but found exactly what I wanted. My naughty co-conspirator.
What? Conspirator. Conspirator. See, I like these stories because he fucks up on big words. What about facade? That's like a fucking six-letter word.
Facade.
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 Alright, my naughty co-conspirator checked me out. It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel, she laughed as we exchanged high fives. I couldn't wait to see if it would work. Hey there, pal. The toast blonde giant gave me a big hug. There are your new digs, eh? Congratulations! I'm thrilled for you, Sue. Was that a bigger smile than usual as he walked towards me? Is he squeezing harder than normal? Are we already on the same page? He kissed the top of my head. Groan. What if I'm wrong about all of this? What if he laughs at me? Talk about humiliation. But damn, this feels good. I abruptly stepped out of his arms because I was afraid I couldn't stop myself. Thanks, pal. That's what we called each other at the office. Pal. And that's why it took us so long to get here. Or at least where I'd hoped we'd get. His electric blue eyes were so hypnotic, I couldn't talk straight. Thanks for coming. Go inside and, get something to eat and, drink. Get it together, girl. You sound like a mindless bimbo, not high-paid executive. When he brushed my hair out of my face and tucked it behind my ear, my knees buckled. I fell against him, quickly, right myself. Sorry, new shoes. Slippery shoes, I lied. He looked back seriously. Are you okay? You look flushed.
Mm-hmm.
Shut the fuck up. Sure, yeah, I'm fine. No problem. I blurted it out 10 times faster than normal. I've been out in the sun all day. That's all it is. I'm fine. It's just the sun. It makes my face a little red. I'm good. Really, I'm okay.
You need to speed up.
Will you please stop rattling and shut yourself up? I took a deep breath and centered myself. Sorry, nervous about meeting my new neighbors. Wander around, go inside. Check out my castle. I got to schmooze. What the fuck? I got to schmooze. Whatever. The next 2 hours were an eternity. I'd never checked my watch so frequently, and I couldn't help scanning the party every couple of minutes to make sure one of the sweet young things who showed up and didn't have her claws in Liam. As soon as my last neighbor left, I knew my pal would offer to help me clean up. That's really sweet. I'll take you up on it, but first, you are going to keep your promise? He looked surprised. Teach you to swim? You want to start today? Sure, let me grab my suit from my car. Lucky you. I was surfing before I came here. I laughed. Luckily, my ass, the only time you weren't surfing is... Wait, I read that wrong.
Oh, God. I mean, Travis, like, what? Is that part of the story? Are you improvising?
I laughed. Lucky my ass.
Oh.
The
I thought
only
you said
time-
lick my ass.
And Travis looking at each other like, what the fuck? Like, already?
The only time you aren't surfing is when you're on the job. Use the guest room. I'll meet you by the pool. I couldn't get changed fast enough. I was so nervous I almost forgot to cut the tags off my suit and cover up. Focus, girl. Take a breath. After sliding into my sparkly sandals and putting on my biggest sunglasses, I stood in front of the mirror and smirked. The picture of innocence. A virginal white one piece with a scooped neck that shows no cleavage, and a white long sleeve cover-up button almost all the way up. Liam was swimming laps, so I hung back and admired his bronze, muscular body. Even though he was wearing board shorts, the way they clung to his behind was everything I hoped for. After a few minutes of drooling, I walked close enough so he'd see me. He stopped and stood up. His wet-cut body was amazing. He wiped the water from his face and looked at me. I studied his expression. We'd worked together long enough that I could usually tell what he was thinking. Definite curiosity. Good. Into the pool, Tadpole. I saluted sharply. Yes, sir. When I unbuttoned and removed the cover-up, I was sure I saw a flash of disappointment. Perfect! He'd hoped for something sexy. But when I turned to put my cover-up on the chair, and then dropped it so I had to bend over and pick it up, I was sure I heard a muffled, "Holy shit!" Backless with a G-string, I tingled all over, knowing he was admiring my ass. I turned back, acting as though nothing unusual had happened. He blushed and looked quickly away. Gotcha! He's interested. I walked down the stairs into the pool. Okay, coach, how do we start? He took a professional demeanor. Take my hands. We will start by walking out to where the water's up to your waist. Then, we're just going to dunk up and down 5 times. Make sure our heads go under water. I'll hold on the whole time so you're safe. Perfect. By the 3rd time, my suit was completely wet and, as designed, virtually transparent. Coming up of a number 5, I pretended to stumble and press myself against him. Oh my god.
Sorry, I farted. What's going on?
I pretended to stumble and press myself against him. His hard cock told me everything I needed to know.
Okay, now I see why.
I stepped back and gave him a naughty wink. You know, I think I'm really going to like learning how to swim, pal. He laughed when I said pal, then looked at my body with such intense desire. My flesh tingled. No question, this mission is a go. It felt like his hands were already running all over me. My dark nipples stiffened and pushed against the tissue-thin fabric. My heart pounded so hard it felt like my chest was about to explode. I felt warm and hungry deep inside. Every cell in my body screamed, "Please, please, please!" There's only one problem, pal, he said with a sexy smile.
What's that, buddy?
That suit isn't really appropriate for swimming. Not hydrodynamic enough. Too high a drag coefficient. I admire that he can actually say that with a straight face. I put my finger against my cheek. So, what would you recommend, kind sir? In a flash, he grabbed the shoulder straps, yanked them down to my waist, and pulled me against him. I squealed in delight as my breasts pressed against his hard chest, cradling my head. He kissed me passionately as our tongues entwined. I moaned. I ground my mound against his stiff cock and let out a deep guttural groan. He grabbed the back of my suit, and with one powerful pull, I was deliciously naked. My mind was so drunk with passion, I didn't see how he got his trunks off so quickly. His hand squeezed my aching breasts and his warm, stiff dick between my legs and nestled against my lips. I closed my eyes and luxuriated in the moment. Oh, Liam. Oh, Sue. I wanted you from the first moment I saw you. I'd never wanted anything more in my entire life more than I want you right now. His voice was thick with a primitive hunger. His cock pulsed hard against my pussy. I opened my eyes and saw the look I dreamed of. Pure, raw desire by this fantastic man for me. I melted against him and my heart exploded. Our hands roamed all over each other. We kissed for what seems like a blissful eternity. We came up for air. He pressed me against the side of the pool, spread my legs, and penetrated me. I gasped as my pussy stretched to welcome him. Never I had felt so full, complete. I lost control of myself as he pounded into me, splash of water everywhere. Oh, Liam, fuck me. Oh, fuck. His steady rhythm and animalistic grunt shot me higher and higher. I wrapped my legs around him, squeezed, and took him even deeper. Oh God, Sue. So tight, so warm, so fucking amazing. When his cock swelled, throbbed, and pulsed, he sent me over the edge. My cunt spasmed around his dick, and we both screamed out as we shook in ecstasy. When we remained fused while our bodies settled down, I squeezed my legs tighter. I wasn't ready for this moment to end. Even though my heart assured me this was the only beginning for us, we kissed tenderly. Then he said with a naughty smirk, "You know you're really good at this. Are you sure you didn't already know how to swim?"
That's it?
That's it.
Are you serious?
Now it's giving me advertisements for sex tours.
Don't click on any of those.